everybody, this is Lucy from Resi Property, and I wanted to share with you guys our latest property purchase, how we did it, kind of why we did it, and yeah, hopefully it might open your eyes up to different ways in which you can purchase properties using what could potentially be right in front of your very eyes. So recently we purchased family member's property. Actually did this, I think we completed about a week ago, 2 weeks ago now, just before officially the kind of housing market started again. So we thankfully got this one over the line during COVID, which was a little bit of a worry, but we had a really great team around us that managed to help us on that. So yeah, so we purchased family member's property. It was an unencumbered property, so that is a property without a mortgage on it. The total property price was £200,000, and we were, luckily enough, we were gifted £50,000 worth of equity from this purchase. So very straightforward really. The £50,000 was essentially wired across on the same day that we completed. So that enabled us to be able to purchase the property on a 75% LTV, so loan to value. And we did that on a 5-year fixed residential capital and interest mortgage at 1.59%. So we were able to purchase a property without paying for a deposit on this particular purchase. We did, however, have to pay the stamp duty, and again, you know, something to be aware of on kind of after your first purchase. If it's a second home, third home, fourth home, you are going to be liable to, or you potentially are going to be liable for an additional 3% stamp duty. So again, there's something to be aware of. And clearly, you know, we had to pay for legals, the conveyancing fee. So yeah, so the purchase went through. We were able to purchase that on a 75% LTV, which is brilliant. So it means we're not kind of over leveraged. We've got a good rate for 5 years, and the family member that we purchased the property from is going to continue living in that property. Now, sale and rent back is illegal, so that's not something you can do, and actually it's not something that we wanted to do. So the family member that's going to remain in the property is going to be living rent free. They're going to be a pretty good tenant, and they're clearly going to be looking after the property, but they will be living rent free in this property, which actually is completely fair. So yeah, so moving forward, what that also does is it has allowed us to release some money. So said family member has been kind of watching our journey from the start. Is very, very supportive of what we do, and we are now going to be drawing up a kind of simple loan agreement where we will be giving a fixed return on that investment, which is £80,000, and we will be given a fixed rate of interest, which will be on this occasion will be a monthly payment, and that will be commencing pretty much straight away. So yeah, so it's allowed, you know, a property that has otherwise just been sat on doing nothing. It has allowed us to, you know, in essence, get our inheritance a little bit early. It has also allowed the money in the property to be released and to be reinvested back into our company, Resi Property, where we will put that towards future purchases. And again, you know, the types of purchases that we do, we're very careful on the purchase, you know, the properties that we select. where we ensure that we build in kind of equity at the front end, so we'll buy at below market value, or we'll do some form of kind of creative strategy where we keep capital costs at the front end low. But again, if it's a straightforward purchase, we'll ensure that we can get BMV, so below market value. So again, we straight away build in equity day one, but we will also purchase properties where we can add value. So whether that's adding rooms, whether that's kind of building extensions, whether that is splitting titles of property, whether that's kind of gaining permission to build on the land, all of these things will add massive value to a property, and just general kind of refurbs from properties that are run down and need to be brought back to life. Again, straight away you're going to be adding value to that property at the front end. So then when it comes to refinance, you're able to get the majority, if not all, your money back out. It's difficult to get all of your money back out, in the current climate, but certainly getting the majority of the money back out, leaving a little bit in, and then reinvesting the money that you're then able to pull out. So it's kind of like a rinse and repeat process. The typical kind of BRR model, which is buy, refurbish and refinance. So it allows you and it enables you to scale and build your property portfolio much quicker. But that's for a different video, a different day. So purchasing a property, an unencumbered property from a family member, having gifted equity in the property, allowing us to purchase that and to get the rest of the 75% via a lender, and in turn that is now releasing £80,000 for us to be able to reinvest into different projects going forward. We'll benefit from long-term appreciation from this new purchase. We won't be getting a cash flow on this purchase, but bigger picture, it is allowing us to use the money in that property to much better effect. And I guess really the moral of this video, and this is just a short video today, so I just wanted to share this with you, is that charity starts at home. Look within your inner circle for investment opportunities from friends, from family members that you already have that kind of know, like and trust and that rapport with. They've hopefully been watching your journey from start to wherever you are now in that journey, and they've already got some trust built up in you of what you can do. So that kind of know, like and trust, that rapport is already there with that close kind of circle of family and friends that, let's face it, right now it is we're potentially going to be going into negative interest rates, who knows, but if people's money is sat in the bank depreciating because actually inflation is going up, interest rates are potentially zero, below zero, so actually people that have money sat in banks, it's devaluing every single day. So if you are able to offer people within your network a really healthy fixed interest rate that they're guaranteed to get month on month, that's a really attractive offer right now. And property, bricks and mortar, we're coming into a period where it's potentially going to be a buyer's market very soon, and there's potentially going to be lots and lots of opportunity to buy cheap properties to make some serious money on. So I would say that the time is coming, and actually right now being able to offer somebody 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10% return on their investment, and adding in a level of security that matches the situation, whether you can give a first charge, a second charge on a property, whether you can give a personal guarantee, there's lots of different ways that you can give that potential investor some security, depending on the amount of money that they're going to invest. you know, depending on what kind of project you're going to do. And you know, the range is huge, you know, and we're kind of massively having our eyes opened into, you know, the endless possibilities out there, you know, residential to commercial developments. You know, it's exciting. So that's it from me. I hope you have enjoyed this small 10-minute video. I'm just going over 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy the video. If you do and you'd like to follow any more videos going forward, then please like the video, please give feedback. Feedback is always welcomed, and yeah, most importantly, please subscribe to this channel. Whatever you do, remember guys, enjoy the ride. See you later. Bye-bye.